It'll be Orlando off the tip. A look at Orlando's opening lineup. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. Back to James. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's James. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Durant for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Now Pippen. James outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Pippen. James outside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. James has got 8 points.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach for Sacramento gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's James. Following the score by Sacramento. Outside Durant. Antetokounmpo with it. Leonard finds Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. It'll be Magic ball. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Chamberlain. Stolen by Wembanyama. Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side, Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo surveys. 4 on the clock. Over James. Not enough on that one as it misses.
The defender takes away his space and any chance of him making that shot.
Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's SGA. Over Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
The block by Wembanyama, and he'll lead the league in that category numerous times when it's all said and done.
Now here's Wembanyama. No made baskets yet. Here's Leonard. Cans it with nobody near him.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Leonard defending. Now here's SGA. Pass to James. Over Antetokounmpo. The shot by James, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it. Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pippen outside. Back to James. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside O'Neal. The Magic need to put one up here. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Over to the left wing. And here's James. Fires in the triple. James has got 11. 8 seconds left in the opening quarter. The deep three from Durant. And that's not going to go. And that does it for the first quarter. Orlando ahead, up by 4, and we'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kawhi Leonard out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. The Kings trailing. Here's Wembanyama, still without a bucket. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Pippen, pass to James. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, he cranks it in! Right on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Goodness.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. On the wing, SGA. Leonard defending. Pass to James. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
Antetokounmpo finds Wembanyama. Back to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Durant. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Pippen. Here's James. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain gets the bucket. And now a 5-point Orlando lead.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. The three-pointer off the mark. Orlando with the ball. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. And stolen by Durant. Outside Wembanyama. To the right side. James against Durant. Shot clock at 5. James with the rebound. Magic leading by 5. It's James on the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Kevin Durant.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. It's both from the stripe. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And here is Antetokounmpo. No points so far. And there's a 3-second violation. Orlando with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. James, a screen on Leonard, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Kings trail by 7. We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
Leonard looking over the floor. Shot from the wing. And another miss by Sacramento. Orlando leading by 9. Pippen pass to James. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. O'Neal's got his first 2 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game.
And make some noise for your number 6 crew.
Orlando on D. They lead by 11. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. From deep, Wembanyama. Orlando with a rebound. O'Neal's got 7 rebounds in the game. And he's going for the oop here. Antetokounmpo, left side. Pass to Leonard. And no good. The dry spell continues. And so it's the Orlando Magic. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
RPM, an amazing space from your pocket bike, Arena Entertainment.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Setting the floor for the Magic. They've got James. And it's O'Neal in at the 5.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. No points yet. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, so comfortable inside.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Back to James. 3-pointer. Here's O'Neal. Rebound by Sacramento. Now Leonard. He's got 9. Antetokounmpo, a screen on SGA. Kawhi finishes inside. So good at the rim.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Pippen, pass to James. To the paint. Pippen outside. Antetokounmpo against James. Just 5 to shoot. LeBron. Wow! LeBron making some noise.
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. The league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup, The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league, so those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Pippen. Magic leading by 11. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. The shot by James, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Leonard for three. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist with that last one. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. James outside. Screen by O'Neal. O'Neal, nice persistence to tip it back in. O'Neal's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Leonard can't get it to go. Magic leading by 10. Pippen with it. He's scoreless. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You gotta love how he stuck with the play. Nice work.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Leonard. Over SGA. Shot by Leonard, no good. Now the Magic with it. It's stolen by Leonard. Now Wembanyama. Leonard on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Now here's Pippen. And he lobs it up to the rim. Chamberlain, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And another miss by Sacramento. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Leonard against SGA. Pass to James. With 2 seconds left. That shot is off. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Magic out in front. They lead by 12. After a quick break, we're coming right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Kawhi Leonard out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pippen. Back to SGA. SGA working through contact inside.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Durant, beyond the arc. LeBron with the rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it. but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And that one's good. SGA.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. The three, James. And the three-pointer goes. James has got 24.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
That's just terrifying coming down the lane. I mean, when Leonard is attacking with ferocity, man, the D has to foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Orlando?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep, and until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And following that, the number of second-chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, sir! Sticks the J.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
The Kings call timeout. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During the break, the coach of the Kings had some words for his team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Thank you for that, Allie. Shot's no good. Orlando leading by 15. Pippen right side. Now here's O'Neal, guarded by Durant. SGA, the three is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Leonard fires, misses the three.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Leonard against SGA. James, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, Durant with a steal. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. There's the block. SGA against Leonard. Here's James. Oh, Durant with a steal. Banks it home. Big shot. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth. Yes, sir, it's good.
Safe to say, the outcome is no longer in question.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on SGA. Leonard. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup. Here's SGA. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth. "20 seconds left in the game. For three. Oh, he can't hit it. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy.
Magic start out with the ball. A look at the starting group for the Magic. They've got Wembanyama. James is out there with Pippen. And it's Durant. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5. Home in the paint. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Nobody near Leonard. Buries the long-range jumper.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the 3 from the other end.
And Wembanyama outside. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Outside Durant, beyond the arc. O'Neal with the rebound. Here's Leonard. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's George. Back to SGA. Shot clock at 6. No good from the wing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Now here's James. Back to Pippen. Outside, James. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Chamberlain. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. And the rejection by Wembanyama. It's stolen by SGA. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And Durant sends it back.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you with that rejection.
And Wembanyama up top. Defended by Abdul-Jabbar. Now, here's George. Pass to Shaq. Lets it go. Doesn't go that time. Good defense by Wembanyama. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I caught up with the head coach of the Kings for a moment. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And he makes the first.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
The Kings leading. George passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side, O'Neal. Here's Leonard. A beautiful reverse layup. Leonard's got 5 now.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Bounce pass Pippen. The wide open look for Durant. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to George. Back to SGA. Shaq is screen on Pippen. To the inside. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Nice roll from O'Neal, and he is a major target in these screen and rolls.
LeBron sets the screen for Pippen. Here's LeBron. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Shaq's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Leonard finds George. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He doesn't hit that one.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to LeBron. Pippen sets a screen for LeBron. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's George. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Love the flow and rhythm that George plays with. Very impressive. He's got a natural, comfortable cadence to his pace.
Outside, KD. Connects from three-point range. He has 6.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by George.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside Pippen. We've got 13 seconds left in the first. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Three on the clock. Open for three. Chamberlain. It's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Chamberlain is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Pippen. Then it's James. And it's KD in at the 3 spot. Now here's Durant. Deep 2 from Pippen. Tries again. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Leonard kicks to George. Left side, O'Neal. Pass to SGA. Kicks it out to Leonard. Over James. Leonard, no luck. The Magic trail by 3. Here's KD. Muscling it in, Kevin Durant.
Man, it's so impressive the way Durant gets that floater off so fast. I mean, at nearly 7 feet tall with guard-like quickness, that should almost be outball.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Wembanyama, no good. And it's Sacramento's ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Now George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by George. And the Kings lead by 3.
This is why SGA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score.
Good. Kawhi working near the hoop. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Sacramento.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
I also like the fact that they've been able to block quite a few shots so far. A testament to hard work and good positioning on the defensive end.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. George passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to George. Five to shoot. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. The Magic trail by 3. Outside, KD. Oh, the Suki smooth 3 from KD.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
Bounce pass from SGA. Money from the wing. SGA's got his second basket of the game.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Down low. It's tipped. SGA with the steal. Leonard on the wing. James covering from deep. George. Orlando grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. A three from Leonard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
You know, the size of Abdul-Jabbar typically overwhelms defenses, especially when he's operating close to the rim, forcing them to act as he draws the foul.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
A towering presence on both ends. Abdul-Jabbar is also known for his unblockable and most unique sky hook. Such an impactful, unique big man, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Leonard finds O'Neal. George. The rebound by James.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Wembanyama outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Wembanyama has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Leonard against Durant. And here's Leonard. 9 points in the game so far.
Come get it, come get it.
O'Neal a screen on KD. It's deflected. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Kings ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And please direct your attention to second quarter. And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got George. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now here's LeBron. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Pass to George. Back to SGA. And it's Durant with the rebound. Orlando leading. And here's Pippen. James a screen on Leonard. Ron right side. Stolen by George. For the finish. Clinks the dunk off the rim.
He went for a little something extra on that dunk, but the defense was right there. Oh, that's a heck of a stop.
They double-team Chamberlain. James against Abdul-Jabbar. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good. Nice defense from KD. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. A 3 from LeBron. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Sacramento. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Leonard on the wing. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Outside, George. 6 to shoot. Over James. Again, the miss by the Kings.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Back to Leonard, trying to get something going. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 5 assists tonight.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Orlando trailing here. Pippen, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, three ball, Wembanyama!
3 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A minute 50 left to play in the third. Leonard with the ball. 12 points for him. 4 on the shot clock. And Durant sends it back. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Sacramento. At the elbow, it's James. Shoots over Leonard. LeBron can't get it to go. James has gone 3 of 9 shooting. George passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Leonard. Abdul-Jabbar so skilled inside.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
And that one's good. Wembanyama. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Now, here's SGA. .35 seconds left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 11 feet away. And Pippen pulls it down. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 2 for 7. Struggling a bit. LeBron passes to Wembanyama. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Here's Leonard. He's got 12. Launches a 3. They get it back. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Orlando Magic. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll reach... And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, Pippen is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Durant. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5. Wembanyama up high, down hard.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And here's Leonard from 3. And James pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Fires the 3. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Shaq's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to George. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds here tonight. KD dishes to Pippen. Back to Durant. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the Kings. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to O'Neal.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Durant for 3. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got his 9th assist in the game now. Timeout, Sacramento. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for his team. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. James outside. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. KD against Leonard. Outside, SGA. Stolen by Pippen. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. George! He hits it with a step-back James.
One of the things that separates George from other wings is willingness to go inside and do work, to play near the goal.
James outside. Beyond the arc. O'Neal there for the rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Sacramento. It's off target. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. James cooking from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now O'Neal. Oh, what a finish.
There's the unselfishness of Kawhi Leonard, keeping his teammates involved.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Now James. Cleared away by Leonard.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Outside, SGA. Clock at 6. It misses. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Now James, a 17-footer. He nails the jump shot.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Gilgeous-Alexander missed on the 3. James against Leonard. And so it's Orlando winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And so off the tip, it'll be the Bulls. And the starting group for Chicago. We've got LeBron James, Wembanyama out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position. James, a screen on Johnson. Here's Durant. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, Durant with a steal. It's James on the wing to the inside. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
From the arc. Rebound by the Kings. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, yeah, I was able to talk to Sacramento's head coach. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Brian, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Antetokounmpo outside. O'Neal passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And there's James from the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. And it's the Kings ball. It's a three-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Sacramento passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Johnson passes to O'Neal. It's blocked! Pass to Wembanyama. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
Shoot two.
For two.
And he drops the first.
A generational talent. Wembanyama is a big man with guard skill set. He's as unique of a player we have ever seen. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining on the clock. 2 minutes.
Shoots from the baseline. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Durant, pass to Wembanyama. From outside the arc. Deflected. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Now here's Durant. He's got 5. Back to Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now O'Neal. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
one's off. He hits the second from the line. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's SGA, defended by Pippen. Antetokounmpo outside. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Rebounded by Pippen.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Down low. Here's Chamberlain, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Johnson, and it's O'Neal in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Pippen, pass to Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to SGA. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Pippen, pass to James. No good with the triple. Kings trail by 6. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by O'Neal. Shoots from the block, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. Chicago leading by 6. And he lobs it up top. They swipe it. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. SGA passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
James outside. Back to Pippen. Shoots from 12. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Pippen's gotten his second bucket of the game. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Antetokounmpo. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Not going to go that time. Wembanyama with some nice D. Chicago leading. Pippen with it. James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. James inside. Antetokounmpo covering. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Back to SGA. 6 to shoot. Oh, sweet move. Great D that time from Pippen. Chicago leading by 6. 1:33 left in the first half. Durant, no good. And it's Sacramento's ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Now here's SGA, defended by Pippen. Again, the miss by the Kings. James, outside. Outside Wembanyama, from deep. Rebound by Sacramento. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all three levels.
Back to Pippen. Pass to Durant. From behind the arc. O'Neal pulls it in.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's SGA. Defended by Pippen. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And here's James. Outside Durant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
An impossible guy to cover. Durant puts defenses in situations where they must compromise and foul him.
And both free throws good for Durant.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. We've got Wembanyama, also Kevin Durant out there, and it's Chamberlain in at center. Pippen, pass to James. Out left to the wing. Pippen outside. Throws it up high, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Johnson against Durant. Johnson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Offline with a baseline jumper. Bulls leading by 6. Pass to Pippen. And James launches it from deep. The long distance 3 is buried. James has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, covered by Wembanyama. Abdul-Jabbar passes to SGA. Sacramento passing it around. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar, and he dunks it down.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
The 3, James. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
No good on that one. Good on the second one. And he nails the third. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Johnson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Blocked! Steps back. Here's Pippen. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Johnson. Yet to see a basket. Outside, SGA. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Outside Durant. Puts up a three. Rebound by Sacramento.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
And it's SGA missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Pippen. Back to James. The fader. And he gets it to go. 7 points for LeBron James.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basketball.
In Rio fans, it's your Sacramento Kings Great Team.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 6 points for him. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Ooh, and a fast break for Chicago. Pass to Pippen. Now James. Antetokounmpo covering. Antetokounmpo with the block. Johnson finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, SGA. Sweet.
A clever scorer who reads the floor beautifully. The floater is just one of many ways Gilgeous-Alexander can beat you.
A three, James. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 1:11 left to play in the third. Left side O'Neal. SGA double. 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. O'Neal misses. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Bulls. Jacks up a three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Pippen. Here's the three. Sinks the tray. Pippen's got 7 points.
A truly selfless big. Wemby will make all the smart passes.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. And there's the lob. Oh, deflected. Antetokounmpo for three. And so it's Chicago earning this break in the action. Up 10. Defense is setting the tone. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. They've got Johnson. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And wow. I can't believe he just did that.
Just wow. See, those are the type of finishes that you pay to see.
Kings trail by 12. And here's SGA. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to SGA. Screen by O'Neal. 4 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit from in close.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And there's James from the arc. Rebound by Sacramento. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's SGA. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Durant, pass to Pippen. James, outside. Good D by Antetokounmpo. On offense, here are the Kings. Down by 12. Oh, got a piece of it. Now Johnson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Up top, Johnson. Tipped. Now, here is James. Here's Chamberlain. James inside. Johnson on it. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. They have yet to score here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Shoots it. Oh, he missed the jumper.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Outside Wembanyama. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the 3.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The Kings call timeout. Outside Johnson. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, no good. Bulls leading by 15. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Oh, it doesn't go.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Screen by O'Neal. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. He's off from 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. James, a screen on Johnson. Durant fires. No problem from 14.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
First team foul. At the line for your Kings.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
SGA hits them both. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Pippen outside. Here's James. Count it!
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Johnson outside. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He drills the wide-open jumper. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.